Well, another very disappointing thing that I think we are in danger of losing here. I started camping outdoors. I don't even know when my first trip might have been. So I was taken by my parents. But it used to be 2 weeks every summer. I was probably 5 when we started doing it. And we didn't we didn't take a vehicle. We took a tent. I mean, we took a vehicle, but we took a tent in the vehicle, and we cooked our food. I mean, my dad had a little propane stove. We'd start a fire. We would go fish, and we lived outdoors for 2 solid weeks. Later on, it became 1 week, and then later on in my life, it would be like 3 days here, 3 days there. Um, I last went summer before last with a big group of friends. It's it's been a part of my life for you know 50 years, and um, a couple of days ago, our new government illegally, I think, probably everything they do seems to be just totally illegal, fired most of the park rangers in the country. This is one of those things where I think that they could be some real stupid people running this show because I don't think they understand who it is whose lifestyle they just took a giant crap all over. Um, because I don't spend a lot of time in these kinds of places, but if you go to any store that sells guns and ammo, there's a ton of outdoor gear there too, and that industry is gigantic. I mean, it's gigantic, and without park rangers, who's going to clean them toilets? Who's gonna come find you when you need rescuing? Who's gonna take care of the area? I mean, it's not just a bunch of trees and shit. It's a whole way of life, and there has to be kind of a finger of humanity into it to make it possible for us to enjoy these spaces. And I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say there's just a wide variety of people who really like to do this kind of thing, and it's kind of their jam. And there's a ton of industry around this. And without that, with just basically just turning them into a bunch of trashed parks, we're not America anymore for a lot of people. Um, I feel like this is something a lot of different kinds of people can come together on. It's like, no, this is something that we pay for and we support, and that it is, and I'm just going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to bet that Elon Musk has never spent a night outside with nothing more than a piece of canvas between him and the stars. And I don't got to bet. I just know without asking that our supposed president has never done such a thing. And that's probably why they didn't understand what kind of people do that kind of thing. Because they're very privileged, wealthy people who, they have to have a bunch of money to entertain them. And doing something like this is not, the hobby does cost some money. That's true. But it's not something you go do to feel rich. It's something you go do to feel attached to the earth. And I just don't see such privileged and pampered people having one fucking clue what that means to the likes of us. I certainly hope public pressure can be brought to bear to get them to rehire these park rangers and these Forest Service people. They're incredibly necessary to what makes America America. And if you give a shit at all about that kind of lifestyle, left or right, this should concern you. I know it seriously concerns me. I feel like something very, very vital has just been carelessly ripped away from us. And it ain't saving us any money. It's not saving us anything that needed to be saved. And I got in a little tiff with somebody in one of these comment sections, and I gradually realized, you don't fucking live here, do you? You don't have a clue how important this is to a lot of people. It's just another one of those things that it's like proves to me, the people running this whole show are stupid and do not understand our ways.